Hello there, beauties. I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be seeing how other people view you versus how you view you. So we're really going to see the difference here. I want to make you feel good, okay? And I want this reading to be happy. We'll do how you view you first, and then we'll see how other people view you second, because I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be an interesting reading, very enlightening for people. So we have 3 piles today. We have pile number 1 with the Harmony Rock. Pile number 2 with the Trust Rock. And pile number 3 with the, it's stuck to it, with the Inspire Rock. Now, I did not look at these cards at all, so I'm not sure if these go with your reading or not, but we're going to see if they actually do. That'll be really interesting. But just see whichever pile is calling to you. It could be the card, the rock, the word, the timestamp down below. But whenever you choose your reading, you can just scroll down and click the timestamp that will go right to your pile, and just pause for a minute if you need some more time, but just really trust your intuition. See which pile is calling out to you, because I think choosing one pile this time will be very important. But if you want to watch more than one, that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I'll see you in a minute, okay? Hello there, pile one. So if you chose the Harmony Rock, this is your reading. So first we're going to check out how other people view you. Then we'll get into the how do you view you, okay? No, I'm doing this completely backwards. So this is how do other people view you. See, I'm so... And then first we're going to do how you view you, okay? I know the piles were right. And then we'll get into how other people view you, okay? I just got confused about what I was doing first. But this is definitely how you view you. Okay, so let's see how you view you. We have the porcupine and anemone boundaries, abundance. Actually, we're going to put that in the middle. That's a good idea. Support. Ooh, this is beautiful. Renewal. Confidence. We might as well. Okay, King of Cups. Oh, this is throwing me. You got 3 of these cards, so will this move back? Can you still see it? I hope so. So the King of Cups, the World. Ooh, we love to see this confidence. Pile 1. This is beautiful. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I need these together. So there we go. Okay. I was like, this is not pretty. Okay. May not matter to anybody else but me, but it has to look okay. So then we have chicken nugget, coral reef, and fun cereals. Okay, so immediately, I think that you really see yourself as a very strong person. You have a very strong personality, which is gorgeous. I don't mean it in a negative way at all. I think you're very confident and supportive, and I think that you set very firm boundaries with people, and they can tend to take that one of 2 ways. Either you being very strong and really powerful, because I think people that are implementing their boundaries are super solid, and they know themselves really well. But you also have people that kind of think that's a little intense. And I think that you like that. You don't care what people think about you implementing your boundaries. You really don't. And I think that you really see yourself as successful too. You're also a very supportive person. I'm seeing that for sure. You really are very generous and are always there for people when they need it, and that's gorgeous. And I feel like you give people second chances, and you see that, like, you know that about yourself. Like, you really allow people to try again, but not too many times. Do you know what I mean? Like, because those boundaries are in place, you're just like, no. If someone messes up, it's like, okay, I'll give you a chance, and then you're done. It's done, right? Or you just have a lot of people that come back into your life for some reason here. But you're very, very strong. I think your emotions are you're very emotionally intelligent here. And in having those really intelligent, knowing your emotions, knowing how you're going to react to something is really cool with your boundaries here as well, because you're very self-aware and very self-assured. And that's why you're so confident. And I feel that you really know that about yourself. And again, with the world, this is a success. You're successful, and it's really neat to see that, because I think you feel as though your limits don't exist. Like, you can achieve anything that you want. Do you see these infinities here on this card? There's 2. So it's like the limit doesn't exist for you. You can just come up with new things and be successful in ways other people couldn't even imagine, And you're not afraid of the long game either here. I think you take your time with things and just wait it out. You wait things out, and that's really admirable. And I think that's how you're seeing yourself. So it's like you really just take your time and wait for things to happen, and then bam, you're hit because you've been patient. You're very patient, and it's so abundantly obvious here that I think you're multifaceted in so many ways, because I was getting a lot of earth energy with you, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But we have the King of Cups, so that's water energy as well. So there's a nice balance here between the earth and water, and bringing those together. That, I think, that makes you such a solid person, just very like set for success. I think you're not ruled by your emotions, and you can see that. You could be, but you're not, because you've done that work to really not allow yourself to react emotionally first, right? You may feel them, but you don't react that way first, right? And so we also have chicken nuggets here. So I think that there's a bit of like you having no time for immaturity. There's no time for this. You're not afraid to have fun, but you don't like people that are immature at all. I think like a childlike sense of humor or something like that. You're just like, you get the ick. You're like, no, thank you. I don't want to be anywhere. You're very adult. You feel like you're so put together and just an adult, and you just don't have time for people that are screwing around. It feels like um, they're not taking life seriously or something, or just being very reckless. I think that stresses you out a lot. And again, with those boundaries, you're not afraid to let people know like how you feel. But again, I think you do have fun. You're not like you're not like uptight or anything, about having fun or people having fun. This is just like in general with immature people, and just people that are small-minded as well, I think, or ignorant about things. I think that that's what really upsets you, that aren't open to learning. Not good. But again, you're very generous. We have fun cereals. Such a generous energy here, and you have such a sweet heart as well. And it's lovely that you see that, because I can see it for sure. That King of Cups is here as well. You've got such an open, big heart that people may not see all the time. You feel like they don't see how giving you are and how generous you are. Maybe they're being blinded by your confidence and the success that you exude. But you definitely see yourself like with your sweet, generous heart here, and you're afraid other people don't really see that, which is really interesting. Yeah, and I think you're very harmonious. You really don't, you just like let things go. You don't let other people get to you so much. It's really about letting it go. Yeah, and finding the harmony within yourself, and just living a balanced life. That's what I'm seeing for you. So let's see how other people see you. Let's see. Okay. So the chipmunk and Laurel, success. Yes. And Laurel, that's like so rich, I think that you definitely give off these like super boss vibes, just really put together and successful and working your butt off. Magic. Yeah, because that King of Cups was there. So maybe you have like a really good intuition, and it can freak people out sometimes, and you're just like, what? Because you got something right, or like you knew something that nobody had told you, or didn't have any hints about, and they're just like, how did you know that? And I think that that really can freak people out. And not in a bad way, but it's just like, damn, okay, pile one is very perceptive, but I think you're just very intuitive. And you really pay attention to people and their actions and what they're not saying, I think as well. And I think people see that. They just think you're really interesting. You're very mystical. Yeah, self worth. You know your self worth. You know what you're worth for sure. You know your worth and you don't let people step on you. And people definitely see that for sure. Let's see. Adaptability. Yeah, I love this. You're super flexible. You just adapt to situations very well. And people find that really admirable because you're not swayed or things don't throw you off super easily just because something went wrong. You roll with the punches. You don't let things really throw you off. You come up with new solutions, right? Yeah, bravery with Garnet. You are brave, I think. You're just authentically you, and that's really beautiful to people. They just see you as you and they see such a beautiful light with you, because you're just who you are. And I don't think they're jealous necessarily, but they really find that really cool. They're really cool. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles again with success. Are you rich? Like pile one. I don't know, or just you like nice things, expensive things, or just it feels like people just really see you as so put together. You have your shit together. You have your ducks all in a row, and maybe you have a nice house, a nice car, but you seem like you have a lot of money to other people. Even if you don't necessarily, it seems like you do. With the Seven of Cups. Ooh, yeah, there's like, because that King of Cups was here, right? So there's that daydreamy energy. You have a lot of dreams that you want to have come true. So it's like you you're not afraid. I'm seeing this skull, and it's like I'm thinking of the death card in tarot, like Scorpio energy, right? You're not afraid to end things, to have a new beginning. It's like, and that's where some bravery comes in. You're not afraid to risk it all and like leave a job or something to pursue something that you really love, and that is one of your goals, your huge dreams. And I think you're very successful with it. I'm just saying, at least how people are viewing you. But I think that you're always saying like, oh, I have this dream that I really want to do this and this, and or like travel here, do this, and then you do it, and people are like, holy shit, pile one is really cool, and you're really capable of things. With the Hanged Man, I think you see things from a different perspective. I'm not taking this is Aquarius energy, okay? And I'm not taking this as you being stuck at all. I'm taking this as you really figuring out a way out of situations in such unique and creative ways, innovative ways, and we have adaptability here. So it's just playing off of that really, and you figuring things out and ways out of things, or just ways through things that people never would have thought of. They never would have thought of, right? We also have mood rings. I realized I didn't put all these down at once. Sea turtle and sleek black. Um, I think people don't know how to take you. There's this mood rings here. They hesitate to approach you sometimes because I think that you come off very strong, and it's not a negative thing. And I don't think they view you in a negative way either. They're just a little like intimidated. They're not quite sure how you actually are as a person, right? And I don't think that this is like your close friends or anything. It's just like this is more acquaintances or something. But they really just see you in this really cool way. Like they just view you as super mystical and mysterious and different. And they're not sure exactly how to perceive you necessarily, but they see that you really just go with the flow. You again roll with the punches. You just take things in stride, and you really don't let things get to you at all. You have this tough outer shell, though. You're a very strong person. Um, but you have that soft underbelly, you know? You're not I don't think people are just seeing the the hard parts. They're seeing that sweetness there too. And they're definitely seeing some sexiness as well with this sleek black. You're very attractive physically. Just the way you present yourself, people really find that incredibly attractive. And again, mysterious. You're like that tall, dark, and mysterious. Or you know, you're just different. It's interesting. Um, and they don't know how to take you. It's like, I don't know about this pile one. They seem really cool and they seem really sure of themselves. And I feel like you make they're just like people are self conscious, you know, because it seems like you're so well established in so many ways in your life. And they're just like, I don't know how they're going to take me. Like, do they just like successful people? Like, how do they interact with people? And that's kind of where this where people are at with you, but they really see you as so cool and innovative and really attractive and just super confident. Again, just that self-worth. You know what you want and you go for it, and people really, I think, respect you a lot, pile one. Yeah. But I think I'm going to end your reading there. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions, need some guidance, anything like that, just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And you can leave a comment as well. I do love comments. And if you would like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile one, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello there, pile two. So if you chose the Trust Stone, this is your reading. So first we're going to check out how you view you, and then we'll check out how other people view you. I shuffled them both out with asking different, like, so It's all good. Spirit organized it. But let's see how you view you. Curiosity, the raccoon and sycamore. There. Ghost. Oh, interesting. I think that you think other people don't understand you necessarily. They definitely, it's like you think other people are curious about you, or like you're a curiosity. You know what I mean? You're like a, I don't know, like one of those, and I'm just saying this is how you view you, okay? Like one of those circus freaks or something. You know, that's what I mean, like a curiosity. I'm not saying that's how you are at all or that's how other people view you, but I think that that's kind of how you view you. Um and like you're kind of a hermit too. You kind of just float, you know, and you aren't super grounded or anything. Um but let's see what else comes out. Timing. Timing. Okay. Protection. Okay. Empathy. Yeah. I think that you're very specific about times. Either you're really um punctual or you're late, like always late. You know what I mean? Depending on who's watching, you know, however it's resonating for you. But I think that and you also believe in divine timing, you know? That's really neat. Okay. But I think that you think that you protect your loved ones. You know, you're very protective of the people you care about, and also maybe animals as well, and just yourself, your heart, your the things you enjoy. You're very protective of things, you know. And I think you have a lot of empathy for people and again animals. There's a big animal lover coming out here. I don't know why, but I think that you're super empathetic and you may even like absorb of other people's emotions, and that's very difficult for you to be around a lot of people. Um but you know that about yourself, so you're just like, okay, well, this is how I am, so I'm just going to try and protect myself from it, you know. Um but I think that you definitely, with empathy, you can understand other people's emotions so well, even if you haven't, or at least you can empathize with them or sympathize with them to another level that maybe other people can't. You know, you may not fully understand what that person, like person's going through, but you can really like almost put yourself in their shoes in a way, um to understand their emotions, you know, or why they're feeling how they're feeling. Yeah. So let's see here. What do we have? The Eight of Swords. You feel trapped in some way. I think here you feel like you can't break free and you can't fly off. Do you see how their wings are bound as well as their eyes? They can't see. They're stuck in these swords and their thoughts, and their wings are bound and they're not able to fly away from those thoughts. So I think that you feel as though you're very in your head. Um and it's hindering you in some way, you know. Again, I think you have a lot of curiosity about others. I mean, about a lot of different things though as well. It's not just people are curious about you or think that you're a little different. um this is also you being super curious and having a lot of different thoughts running through your mind, and just wondering about wanting to learn a lot as well. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. You are a slow mover, but you're moving. You know, you get things done. It may take you a little while, but you do things little by little, and that really helps you. You know, it just is the best way for you to get things done. Little by little, bit by bit, maybe do one thing one day, one thing the other day, you know, just really taking your time. And you're very loyal as well. This and protective. This is um very much the Knight of Pentacles with that protection. I think that you're loyal and you love deeply. And it doesn't have to be just like romantic relationships. It's just in general, I think you have a lot of love in your heart, and that you may not always show, but it's there. And you're just pragmatic and just going forward. You really you feel like you sometimes are very like not grounded to this world or something, but then other times you're very grounded, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles, and you're able to just be present in your body, in your mind, like everything, you know, maybe a little too present sometimes with your mind and your thoughts. But there are other times where you're just in this empathy and in this like daydreamy sort of world where you're just kind of lost a little, you know, and not being able to tether yourself to the earth. Um, yeah, the High Priestess is very mysterious. I also think that she's very wise. So I think you view yourself as a very wise person, but it's just, you know about unique things. I don't know, like you're mysterious to people, but they're very intrigued by you. I think that you intrigue yourself too, because I just remember, like, this is definitely how you view yourself. So, um, but this is water energy, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah. And just, you could be into spirituality or witchcraft, divination, anything like that. But I think that you have a lot of knowledge about that, and you may be teaching others about it as well. Let's see here. Yeah, you really enjoy your downtime. You like relaxing and being in comfort, you know. Saturday mornings, just that's how I always view that. Like Saturday morning cartoons when you're a kid, you just sit down with your snacks and you watch your cartoons all morning, you know, and that however it resonates for you. It doesn't have to be cartoons or anything, or you just sitting, but it's just you relaxing and chilling. You really enjoy that part of your day. I think there's a time and a place for you to get things done, but at the same time and I think you do things very well, by the way. You do things, you don't do them half-assed ever. You're very complete, like it's completed. But you really enjoy your downtime. You can be a little negative, yeah. You're a little apathetic here, and not. I don't know if you're. It feels like you're not very nice to yourself sometimes, you know, and that you can be a little negative toward. I don't know if it could be your body, your what you're doing, just your mind. Like I'm so stupid, you know, things like that. That I think your negative self talk is huge, um, here, because I don't know if you view yourself positively all the time, you know, because you're feeling very stuck and like you could disappear, you know. And I'm not saying that in like a scary way necessarily, but I'm just saying like it's like no one sees you, right? For who you are, um, or you're just invisible to people. And so that really brings you down a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of chaos. You feel like you're very chaotic. That's how you view, okay? I'm not saying this is how you are. It's just how you're viewing yourself, and you're very biased. So don't listen to yourself on all of this. But it feels, because yeah, there's like it's such a duality here for you. It's like you can be very diligent and getting things done at a slow and steady pace, at a manageable pace, and then other times you are rushing, you're scrambling, and you're flying around, and it's like so overwhelming for you. That really stresses you out, because I think at your core you would much rather be this, have that chill, you know, slow and steady energy here. Um, but you definitely get in this tornado mode as well. So there's that duality for sure. So let's see how other people view you now. Let's see here. But you're very trusting. I just remembered this is here. You're very trusting and trustworthy. I think people would feel comfortable telling you things about their situation or coming to you for advice. So we have Metamorphosis, the Frog and Lotus. Aw, people have seen you really transform and change right in front of their eyes, like, and they think that that's really lovely. There's such a lovely energy to this card, and you could have had some endings and just changed certain things in your life that weren't serving you, and then you've come out for the better for it, and you've changed a lot and transformed a lot. Let me see. Ideation. Yeah, I think you have a lot of dreams with this ideation card. I actually want to look at this. Oh God, is this red or orange? This is so confusing in this book. It's probably orange, right? Roy G. Biv, where are you? Okay, orange. Oh, really? It's not. What? The yellow? That's not yellow. Oh, this is color. Okay, is it pink? Oh, this is irritating me. It is. They say it's pink. Okay, anyway. Yes. Okay. It's growing your ideas. It's not just thinking about them, it's growing them. I just really wanted to consult this for some reason. So, this card is about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Now's the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy this special time. So, I think that you're very creative in general. You have been, and there's been a lot of changes. So, I think you're really starting to move forward with your goals and your ideas, just in general. And people are seeing that. It's like the light bulb card. Organization. See, people see you as very organized. Um, Having your shit together in that way for sure. And that's definitely very Knight of Pentacles, how you were viewing yourself. But there is that other side where it's like you're rushing for something. Maybe you're still very organized, but you just put it off, you know? But again, even if you're rushing, I think you do things really well. It feels like you're a little bit of a perfectionist. I'm not gonna lie. Inspiration, yeah, you're very inspiring to people. Your ideas are really interesting, and they find you very just, and they find your ideas inspiring. It's not just um, they just find you very inspiring, and they find that you're, again, super creative. You're coming up with things that are really unique. Compatibility. Maybe you see, and I don't know if you see this, but I think that you gel really well with lots of different people. They're like, think that you're compatible with a lot of different people, and like it's like they're always intrigued by this because you really just, again, you understand people super well. I think you really understand, but I don't know if you love communicating, but you're good at it even if you don't like it. And it's interesting that you saw yourself as a ghost, whereas people are seeing you as very compatible and with others. And it's not just romantically, it's in everyday life. Like, you could talk to a tree and it would be like, oh, they have some chemistry. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a weird way, but um because you're really good at communicating with people, and there's just such a balance with you that other people don't have, that makes you relatable and really easy to be around. Okay, that's how other people, yeah. King of Wands, you're very passionate and charismatic, and I think you really go for, this is how people are seeing you, so you really go forth and get shit done, even if you feel like you're scrambling. I don't think other people see it that way with the King of Wands. They may see you as a little impulsive sometimes. Um, but I think that you just move forward and confidently, even if you don't feel confident, people see you as confident and competent. This is fire signs are like leader energy. I don't know. I don't know why they all seem, well, I guess not. It just depends on the person and the rest of your chart, obviously. But I think you just exude this powerful energy that you think is so understated, but it's not. People really take notice of you. Okay. And the Seven of Wands, yeah, it's like they think that you believe you're being attacked all the time. I don't know, maybe you're a little fiery, like you can be a little snappy with people or something like that, or just combative, not necessarily like in a super negative way all the time, but you feel like people are out to get you. And that's how people feel like you are. You know what I mean? Even though if that's not how it is, it's just like the world's against you. It's you and that wand against those other wands, those other 6 wands. And you're not afraid to throw down if you have to, with words, with fists, whatever. That's just how they're viewing you, even though if you would never be a fighter or anything like that. It's just like they wouldn't want to get into it with you, okay? Because I think you're very fiery, but you're powerful. There's such a powerful energy, like in that undercurrent. I don't know. It's underneath the surface, ready to pop out at any minute. Oh, we have the Tower. Okay. I think that people have really seen you go through some shit, okay? Some really hard times, big changes in your life. Again, metamorphosis, same thing. And you're coming out stronger because of it, okay? Um because maybe in the past you were more like this, like with that Seven of Wands, like, woe is me, everything's happening to me, why is it like this for me and nobody else? I'm not saying this is how you are, but it's just how people view you. And now I just don't see you like that. I don't get that energy at all, that because that's very immature energy, that Seven of Wands, and I'm not necessarily getting that with you at all. It's just, and I don't think other people are now either. It was maybe in the past, but you've been through these transformations that have really changed you, and these big changes that have transformed you, and it's bringing you out on top because of it. Yeah, you're quirky. There's something here about you being very unique. I don't know if you're like into anime or fandom stuff or something like that, but there's something here where or some certain books, like book, I don't know. But there's just something here where you are gaming. There's something you geek out over, and people are, and you talk about it passionately, and it's like really funny. I don't think people think it's weird or anything though. It's endearing to people. It's not like you're crazy, or you're like a weirdo. That's not what it is at all. Yeah, you move, you get, but there's such a with ball pits. This is an interesting card because it can be a lot going on, but it's also a carefree energy. And just having fun and living your life, and being very open and almost with a childlike energy. But I also think there's just a lot of balls being thrown at you all the time too. And you just you catch them every time. And you really just work through them, and if you don't do it immediately, you try your best to figure it out. But yeah, because snowstorms here, there's something here about lots of things being pelted at you, and you how you react to them for people is really showing that you're very strong. You're a strong person, because this is some unstable energy here. Um And so with these, it's just like maybe you're right at this moment, you're not feeling super stable, and people are really seeing that things may not, they're up in the air for you, you know? And so how are you going to react to them? I don't know, but you're going to figure it out, you know, because you've gone through so much and you've changed a lot and just really come out on top in general before. So I think whatever life throws at you, you're ready for it. Even if it's really hard, you still persevere and you keep going. And that's what people are seeing. And again, very trustworthy for sure. But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile two. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell or leave a like or comments. I'd love to read the comments. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions you want answered or need some general guidance about something, just shoot me an email and I'd be happy to get back to you. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, Pile 2, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello there, Pile 3. So if you chose the Inspire Rock, this is your reading. So we're going to first check out how you see you, like how you view yourself, and then we will check out how other people view you. So let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Home, the beaver and birch. Flow. Wait, this goes under here. Leadership. Simplification. Concentration. The Queen of Pentacles. I was gonna say this is Earth energy if I've ever seen it in my life. Okay. Oof. Oh, I don't like this card. The Ten of, I just don't like the way it looks on the bird. The Ten of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Oh, and we've got these two too. I'm like talking and they were still in my hand. Pumpkin spice. Okay. Aw, Grandma Mauve. And Snake Game. These are lovely. Okay. So, how you view yourself is a homebody. I think that you really like the simple things in life, like simple pleasures, if you will. You really like being comfortable and cozy and um just it's just funny because this is so stereotypical like Taurus or and Cancer energy a little bit. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is um earth energy, so that's Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So it's just like I think maybe you just really enjoy being at home, but you also really enjoy um like making your home homey. I also think you want to be safe for other people as well. You want them to feel as though they can come to you for anything, like you're home for them, for other people. And I'm not saying everybody, just like the people close to you. Because I think you connect with people easily with this Two of Cups. You make deep connections that are really long lasting. You also really are very flowy. You go with the flow and this is how you're viewing yourself. So you really just try to take it a day at a time, take it a minute at a time, whatever happens, happens. You really try to simplify things though. You don't like complicated emotions, complicated situations, anything like that. You really just like to simplify things. And I think that you're good at doing that too. Like you see the root of a problem and you're like here we go, this is how we can solve it. And it's very clear to you, which is very leader energy. That's leadership. You view yourself as a leader and someone that is able to um just lead people and just also maybe lead your household. There's something here about home. I just think that you're like rule the roost, or I don't know what to say, but you definitely are in charge at home and really take pride in that. Take pride in your home and take pride in yourself as well. I think that you think a lot. I don't know, you have like a resting bitch face or something, but you're just I don't know, like when you're concentrating, you scowl or something and you're just like you can look a little stern. um which you know about yourself, of course, but yeah, you're super nurturing, I think, and just there. You're always there for people and you're always like such a good shoulder to cry on. You're supportive and loving with the Grandma Mauve. You're very loving and safe with Pumpkin Spice. There's so much comfort here, that's such a comforting presence. And that's really what you want to be to people, right? And that's how you view yourself. I think you can be very negative too, though, toward yourself, I believe. Or different situations. You're just a little apathetic and not like if someone messes up or someone's belligerent or just cruel, you don't have any feelings, like any good feelings toward them. You're very like you cut people off, I think, very quickly if they are hateful or just tread badly like on you. And I think you've been through some painful situations too with this 10 of swords, and but you've come out on top. I think that it's really helped you learn about so many different things, and I think also that's one reason you're just kind of unfeeling toward people that hurt you or like that try to hurt you, because you've been through that before and you're like, I'm not doing this again, and that's very you. You're just done. You don't give people second chances necessarily. Your boundaries are firm and you don't let people get to you. If they're hindering your emotions or hindering your well-being, you're like, bye. I don't have time for this. simplifying things, you know. You don't like drama and complicated scenarios and things that are just difficult and heavy, you know, because I think you've been through that and it's no, I don't want that anymore. I want simple, comfort, loving relationships. And I think that ultimately you definitely are striving toward that and they're coming to you. So let's see about how other people view you now. Let's check those out. Oh, the trout and lily of the valley purification. Yeah, people definitely see you how you want to be seen, I think. You have such a pure light energy that's so refreshing to be around, for sure. Confidence, contentment. Oh, that's so lovely. Success. Yeah, that's that leadership energy that you have. Willpower, absolutely. Eight of Wands. Ooh, the star. Beautiful. Oh, the Nine of Cups. Okay, I'll talk in a minute. I'm sorry. I love how I'm reacting and not telling you. Buzzfeed yellow. Fun-shaped nuggets. And Aurora Borealis. Wow. This is gorgeous. This is people love you. They find you so comforting and just they're so happy to be around you. They're content. They feel like they don't have to worry about what they're saying. Um like you're such a safe space for people. That's what it is. You're a safe space because I think the people in your life are that they have the same morals as you for the most part. And so they just feel like they don't have to tread lightly with you. They can dive right in and feel content and not worry that you're going to push them away or anything like that or judge them or anything like that. You just have a very pure energy. This is like Pisces, you know. Um, and you're successful. However, that Queen of Pentacles is successful. I mean, honestly, and however that resonates for you, it can again, it can be like in the home life, it can be in your career, it can be just you winning these battles that you've had to fight with that Ten of Swords, you know, because you've persevered with that willpower. You do not give up easily, and I think that you have a lot going on usually with this Eight of Wands, and you really you don't get in over your head necessarily. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but you power through and you make shit happen. Like look at that. The determination on this person's face. They're just like going. They're going for it and they're not giving up. And that's that willpower coming into play. And you also are very confident, but it's in a very self-assured way. It's understated. It's not in your face. And it's like the smug almost, but it's not like it's not irritating to people, you know? Like you know how some people are so confident and you're just confident in like a gross way? You're not like that at all. You're very just who you are, you know? It's just how you are because you have your cups are all aligned. You have reason to and your coin pouch is full, you know? It's just you're very you're in such a comfortable spot right now. And people, that's what people see anyway, you know? And whoa, with this star, you're a positive light in people's lives. This is Aquarius energy. You know, you're very unique. And I think that you also help people shine light on things that they need help with. I think you give really good advice. People come to you for advice often. And they really are thankful for you for that reason. You know, you give people hope. And I think that you also make things clear, like you bring clarity. And so, again, you just shine a light on things that other people aren't really seeing. And you shine brightly yourself. You know, you have a lot of wisdom. And I also think you help people come up with new ideas, like you inspire them, new ideas, new creative endeavors, anything like that. You're very supportive of people and you really push them to move forward with things. So you're just a supportive person to people in people's lives. And we also have this Buzzfeed yellow. So I think this is also a very positive. You'd think I would remember this one because it's come out a few times recently, but I don't. So let me check. Yeah, you're very energetic. There's just a light. You are alive, and very connected. I think you make such eye contact with people and you're really engaged. They feel like you are listening to them. And that really is important for how people are seeing you. You care about the things people are saying and I think you can get very excited and animated because we do have fun shaped nuggets as well. So you have just a fun, carefree personality and you have a big imagination. It's really, really cool. Your imagination is, I mean, it's innovative too. Just super cool. The stuff that you can come up with or help other people come up with. Um, and you like to play, you like to try new things. You like to do a lot of different things, as this Eight of Wands indicates as well. And I think you're like people view you as like someone they've never met before. You're so unique. You're one in a million, and you shine so brightly with the aurora borealis and the star. It's just like people see you and you're next level for them. Honestly, you're so unique and rare. You're the rare type of person that people come across and they really, really like you a lot and trust you. You have such a comforting, trusting energy that people just you're magnetic, they're drawn to you completely. But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile three. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell or leave a like or a comment. I like to read the comments. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions you want answered or need some general guidance or anything like that, just shoot me an email and I'll be happy to get back to you. And if you would like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile three, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.